Hey y'all, Amber here with Yarny Quaz Crochet. Thank you so much for joining me. I just wanted to take a few minutes to give you an update on where I am on my Christmas project list. But before I jump into that, I wanted to take a minute to ask you to give this video a like and a thumbs up if you don't mind. And also, it would mean so much if you would click on the little tag that's going to be up in the corner on this side, I think. If you have not subscribed to the Yarny Quaz Crochet YouTube channel, please click on that link right up there and subscribe, and I would appreciate it so very much. Now, continuing on. I got the Celtic weave scarf finished. It is completely done. It has been washed. It has been dried, and it is so much softer. Caron 1-pounders get much softer after they've been washed and dried. So I feel a lot better letting Kathleen have this now. This ended up being right at 60 inches long, maybe just a smidge over. And I went around on the edge and just put a single crochet edging all the way around. I think it turned out really nice on the ends. I think it really cleaned it up. It looked good. It looks really good. So I think she's going to like this. And the single crochet border was a suggestion from one of you all, one of my subscribers. So thank you so much for that. It was an excellent idea, and it turned out beautifully. So this is completely done. We can mark this off our list. Okay. Oh yeah. This is what was left of that 1-pounder. That's how much yarn this 60-inch Celtic weave scarf with a single crochet border. This is how much yarn it took. This was a Caron 1-pounder, okay? It's a lot of yarn. A lot of yarn. All right. My next project, I'm going to be using Red Heart Super Saver in the color Spring Green, which is that color right back there. I am making my nephew's hat. I've started it. I went ahead and I caked up the entire skein of this Super Saver just to make it easier, because I'm going to be using it to make a couple of things for him, but right now I'm just focused on the hat. I have started it. I started it yesterday and I started knitting it. It's being knitted. I've almost got the brim done. It's going okay. Yesterday was a struggle. I had to start over like 4 times before I finally got it right, and it was aggravating. I'm not gonna lie. I got so frustrated with it that because the count kept coming up wrong, and then with the pattern that I'm using, which is from it's the Ross hat pattern from Smells Like Yarn. He has a YouTube channel. If you've not seen it, you should go check it out, because he's really cool. I like Ross. He also has an Instagram. If you're an Instagram person, go see that. This is a little stitch marker that I put together yesterday just for myself for Halloween. It was the only one that looked scary. So, but I kept getting the count wrong on the brim, and it turned it out that I needed to make one more stitch so I could, do the whole join thing and still end up with an even number of stitches. Anyway, I got so frustrated with it after about an hour of pulling and not being able to get past row 2 without something crazy happening. So I just stopped and I went into the kitchen and got lunches packed for work and made dinner and just took a time out and stepped completely away, because I was getting so mad. I was ready to just give up, and I didn't want to do that. But after I got all that stuff taken care of and sat back down and started again, lo and behold, it worked out the second time. So like I said, I'm almost done with the brim. I have a feeling this is going to be the hardest part. So once I get past this, it's nothing but a straight knit stitch the entire rest of the way, which I know I can do that with no problem. So I'm going to do probably maybe 2 or 3 more rows on the brim and make it wide, make it a little wider for him. And then I'm going to start on the rest of it. But that's where I am now. I have started on his hat. It's going okay. I've never used the metal needles before, so that's also been a bit of a learning curve. And I've never used needles this small. These are a size 8, which is a 5mm. So that there was also a learning curve with that too. I mean, it almost felt identical to when I was learning how to crochet, and I would get frustrated and start and stop and start and stop. And, you know, you all remember those days. You remember what that was like. So anyway, here's where we are. We're on to project number 2. My second project is going to be a crocheted beanie, because I'm going to be double crocheting 2 strands together in some colors, which I'll get to that. But I'm hoping by the time I get this video going for next week, I'll have this hat done. So that'll be great. That'll be 2 things down. I'm excited about it. I am enjoying the knitting. I'm having to go pretty slow, but it's going. It is going, which I wanted, which is what I wanted, and I'm not going to get better at it if I don't keep going. So I'm not stopping. It's not going to be perfect, but I don't think my nephew's going to care. He's 9 years old. All he's going to care about is that the thing fits, and it's this like lime green. That's the only thing he's going to care about. So I'm happy with that. But that's where I am. This scarf is done. This turned out great. I would definitely do this stitch again, but probably not on such a large project. It's a yarn eater. It was time consuming, and it was fun, but it gets boring after a while. You know, once you're doing the same thing over and over and over, it can get kind of tedious, which I think is part of the reason why it took me so long to do this, because I would work on it for a while and then get bored with it. But anyway, it is done now. So that's where I am. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. I will check back in with you when it's time to check in for week 3. And I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.